Poppin' T Squad, it's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with my all tea, all shade, love and hip hop Atlanta season 8, episode 1 review. Just to clarify, my picture is not crooked, it's the camera angle, what the fuck ever. Before I start though, I have some behind the scenes tea. So today, Stevie J and Mimi's girlfriend Ty got into it in the comment section. He also got it. Well, Jocelyn added her 2 cents. So, Ty had posted a selfie of her and Eva, and Stevie J commented and said, "Y'all should adopt." And she responded to him and said, "Adopt Eva?" Question mark. Yes, she did say, "I'm like mommy number two. So you mad at me because you left your family years ago and now your baby mama number 4 and daughter are loved. Be mad if I'm mistreating your daughter, not mad because she's loved and getting the attention she needs as a child. My ovaries work fine though. I'll carry our new baby and Eva will have a sibling in the house. And you can continue to be an Instagram daddy and only spend time with Eva when you have to film for TV like you've been doing." And then Jocelyn added, "Under the shade room, and not to mention he has not seen Bonnie Bella for 1 year. Faith Evans pays her child support, and he did not even buy anything or call Bonnie Bella for her birthday. But maybe one day he will change. I'm keeping my hopes up. Every kid needs their parents, but I'm like this. Thanks for the nut." Oh my God. So that's that. Seems like things are not good over there in Stevie and Mimi's world. So let me take a sip of water. My mouth is very dry. You know what? In the past, I used to be so excited about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But I was just not excited tonight, y'all. It was just like, okay. Like, out of the Love and Hip Hop franchise, Hollywood has now become my favorite. It used to be Atlanta, then Hollywood. But after the season that Hollywood just gave us in 2018, Hollywood brought it. Hollywood has been the best out of the entire franchise. That last season, bitch, they knocked that shit out the park. Remember them first 6 episodes was lit. Every one I gave a A. The first 6 episode of Hollywood, I gave a A plus. They brought it. And Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, they just not bringing it. It's so far it's better than New York. I will give them that. And so far it's kind of a little bit on the same level as Miami, but a notch above. But anywho, so we start off tonight's episode with Stevie J at the Soul Train Awards with his new wife, Faith Evans. And if you don't know, Faith Evans is a part of my top 5 singers of all time. She's one of my faves. I still cannot believe that she fucking married this nigga. I don't know what the fuck Faith was thinking. I hope she ain't back on drugs, but whatever. So apparently he hasn't told Mimi or Eva that he married Faith. But I'm like, come on, producers, if y'all going by the timeline of y'all showing him at the Soul Train Awards, that just happened a few months ago. Stevie and her been married since last summer. Of course she knew by then. Of course Eva and Mimi had already known. The timelines don't add up. Like, make the shit make sense, people. So Spice is performing and has Tokyo on stage with her dancing. After the show, a dude named Javon comes over and he's in artist development. He tells her that she has potential to be super big, but she needs to take it to another level. And he tells her that she needs to start from the beginning since she's over here in America and that she needs to change her look in order to make it over here. Spice and Tokyo like, what the fuck you mean by that? Get the fuck out my face. They tell them to bounce. And at this point, I'm like, okay, this is very much scripted. This is just a part of her narrative and her storyline. Spice storyline this season is very much fucking scripted. Like, cause you gotta think about it. Last year, she really didn't have a storyline outside of the Tobias shit. That's done. So they had to think of something for her because they like her being on the show because she'll turn up. So this whole thing about her bleaching her skin to make a point, it was nothing but a storyline and to drive music sales. But what the fuck ever. So we hear a 911 call from Mimi saying someone is in her house and shot at her. She meets with Erica, Carly, and Rasheeda, and she says that it's just been her and Eva since Stevie moved away to LA and her girlfriend Ty's overseas playing basketball. She tells them that she was taking out the trash the night of the incident and that it was a man sitting inside her car, inside of her garage, and he got out the car and then shot at her, but missed, thank God. The bullet actually landed in her car. Like, that's some crazy ass shit. Like, thank God, like, the man didn't kill her or rape her or hurt her and Eva. Like, that's some scary, crazy ass shit. Like, that's crazy. So she says that Stevie was mad that she didn't call him immediately when it happened, and that he's been saying for the past month that he gonna come see Eva, but he hasn't. And I'm just like, Stevie, what the fuck about your daughter? This is about Eva. What the fuck is wrong with you, Stevie? Oh, it feels good to be back. Oh, it feels good to be back doing my Mimi impersonation. Oh God, for all the OGT squad members, y'all remember that was like my first impersonation on this channel, was my me fucking impersonation. So Scrap DeLeon is back, baby, and he is at a halfway house. He can't leave, however, because all of his blood relatives are pretty much felons. So Mama D, child, is at this old lady strip club performing in Atlanta. She trying to show off her new body because remember she got surgery last season, but she need to get some surgery on them titties. Them motherfuckers is like flapjacks. So as she talking, she got on this shit on her mouth, and I was like, wipe your goddamn mouth, Mama D. This nasty. So it's her birthday. KK is there, and she tells her that Scrappy and the Bam Mama Cece are all staying with her, and that Cece is a hater. And I'm like, this storyline is fake as hell because ain't no way in hell that them people was staying with her. No, they were not staying with her. This is a lie, and this was for a motherfucking storyline. What's her name? The Bam and that nigga got their own place. So KK tells her that she got a plan to get Scrap a home visit. So Carly is at Mimi's house, and she's engaged now and is planning her engagement party. She got engaged after only 5 months of dating her nigga, and Mimi tells her that Eva is going out to eat with Stevie, and doesn't know that he's married to Faith. So we see them at dinner, and Stevie asks Eva, does she remember Faith? And she like, yeah. And Faith like, hi. She kind of like looking at her like, little bitch. Like Faith is giving Eva the stink face. And I was like, really, Faith? So Stevie tells Eva that he and Faith are married, and Eva look like, excuse you, sir, but she say she happy about it, and he asks her if she want to move to LA, and Eva say, we gotta ask my mama, the person who took care of me, and Stevie say that would be me, and Eva look at him like, nigga, lies you tell, don't try to play for these motherfucking cameras. Child, Eva gives me fucking life. Eva is my motherfucking MVP because Eva was gathering that nigga. It's so great when kids get old enough to realize the bullshit and can call their parents out on they fuck shit, especially this lousy ass nigga. She was like, nigga, you don't take care of me. Nigga, I barely see you, but okay, nigga. So he asks her about what happened with the burglary, and she tells him, and Eva's just so cute and animated. I just love her little personality. She's grown up to be such a cute little lady. Like, Mimi has done a phenomenal job with raising this little girl. So Spice is struggling being away from her kids in Jamaica. They want her to come home, and she telling them that she's trying to make a better life for them. And Carly come over to talk to her and see that she been crying, and Spice tell her that the kids are sad she's not home, and she says that she's trying to make it in America, but it's been hard. Blah blah blah. Fake storyline. The point of the storyline, great topic. Storyline, fake as fuck. So Eva comes home from dinner and tells Mimi that Stevie asked her to move to LA. And Mimi say, what did you say? And Eva say, I told him you gotta ask a parent that raised me. And Mimi say, so dinner with dad was good. Eva say, I met his wife. And in Mimi confessional, she say, Stevie said he was coming to town to take Eva to dinner. There was no mention of him bringing his new wife to this dinner and introducing her to Eva before I met her. Because what about my daughter? Eva say, are you going to see daddy while he's in town? And Mimi say, oh, absolutely. So Scrap was able to get out the halfway house because of his half sister named Cheyenne that he didn't know shit about. They go to KK house and his brother Sass is there. That nickname just still cracks me up to this day because who decided we gonna call him Sass? So they go to he asked KK why she didn't tell him about his sister. And she said she knew he had a sibling, but she didn't know the gender. That his daddy had cheated and got her mom pregnant, and um he asked her if she didn't know. Wait a minute. Oh, and then she didn't know whether the woman had the baby or not. So she said she didn't see his daddy no more after that. And then she thought he was dead, but come to find out the daddy alive. Like, what in the dynasty fuck? So he asked her if she and Sass were able to get him out the halfway house on their own. Would she have told him about his sister? And she flat out say no. And I was like, that's some fucked up ass shit. Like, you don't keep no information like that away from your child, no matter how old they are, no matter how much time has passed by. You still need to let him know so he can make decisions for himself. Like, that's fucking selfish as fuck, KK. So his dad was locked up for 30 years, about the same amount of time that actually the same amount of time he's been born. He and Cheyenne are actually the same age. They some hood babies. So Cheyenne tells him that, their father is coming to town soon, that he's had health struggles, he'd had a stroke and an aneurysm and all this type of shit. So Spice goes to a doctor to talk about skin bleach, and the doctor tells her that it's risky and that she would need a psychological evaluation if this was something that she decided she wanted to do. And she get mad and basically want to leave because the doctor basically telling her ass right. Once again, fake ass storyline, but okay. So Carly comes to Spice photo shoot to support her, and she walk in to see White Casper. Spice tells her that she's tired of being bashed about her complexion and it's hard being a dark skinned woman, period, especially though in the industry. Rasheeda and Mimi arrive and they like, what in the entire fucking who is this white bitch? So Mimi say, you're not intending on doing this in real life. And Spice say, you don't know how it feels to be dark-skinned black girl. This is my protest. This is what the fuck I'm doing. You gonna have to fucking get it, mumble clock. And I was like, calm down, Jamaican Spice. So Mimi say, so you're really willing to be that sacrificial lamb for this cause? And Spice say, I'm using myself as a living billboard. People might look at it like it's self-hate, but what is it self-hate when you got your breast done? You weren't born with it. Why did you lose? You didn't love yourself enough? And meanwhile, as they talking, this bitch is melting like wax. Her little body paint is just melting. I'm melting. It was sweat everywhere. It was patches of foundation missing. I was like, girl, take that shit off. You look stupid as hell. So they argue back and forth until Mimi get mad and leave, bitch. And then that was the end of episode 1, season premiere. I give episode 1, the season premiere of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, a C minus. It was cool for what it was. It really didn't pack that powerful punch like they used to. They need Jocelyn back. I miss the Puerto Rican princess. But it was what it was. Let's talk down below. Tell me what y'all think, and I will be back with part 2 review. Love you. Bye.